So in the front of the car, I have a checklist, which basically says if I have done everything before I can go. And one of these things is that I put the lock on the drawer of the kitchen. And you might imagine what is gonna happen now in the story. So I just took a lunch break and I ate some bread with jam, and I used cutlery to put the jam on the sandwich. And then I went driving again. And in one corner, it's like, this is only mountains now. So it's going down and you're going very fast and you're making sharp turns all the time. And I heard such a loud bang. And I was scared, dude, did I blow my wheel out or did I have like a flat tire or something? What happened? But it sounded like glass was exploding. And so I think, maybe one of the oils, because of the pressure drops, maybe the oil bottle, it broke. But it wasn't, because then I looked back and I will show you what I saw. I saw this. So it just came out of the kitchen, completely into there. And the glass that is broken is one of the spices, and I think by the smell of it, it's garam masala. And I can see a salt one as well. So I'm gonna be cleaning this up now. I just found a place to stop, because that took me a while as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend the time cleaning it up now. See? So it only took me 15 minutes, so that was quite okay. I put the time lapse on and I put the expected time for half an hour, because I thought it was gonna be quite a bit of work, but it was okay. Turned out to be the cumin and not the garam masala, but also the salt, the regular salt. But silver lining, I brought 2 extra jars of spices from home that didn't fit in the drawer, but I still took them. So now they do fit inside the drawer. And yeah, it was the first time I didn't check the list, because I came back from only a lunch break. I just stopped on the road, had lunch and went back. So it was like I didn't do anything, but yeah, I should always check, of course. But I drove for already like an hour or an hour and a half. And then just now happened, so yeah, it was steady for quite a bit. And now I'm gonna continue to drive. Everything is cleaned up again. Well, not everything, because there's still in the front seat, there's also like the powder splashed everywhere as well. So that's gonna take some time. But at least the car now smells good as well. Because if you like the spice smell, of course, but I like it, so it's all good. And yeah, see you in the next one. Ciao. As you can see, we have taken off with the ferry. And the environment here is getting more beautiful and beautiful the more north you go. I was thinking of heading back to Sweden, to Finland. But now I kind of want to go further north again. These kind of rocks, they are so bare. Like, there's not much growing. It's so cool. You can see all the visual there. Just rocks and then some trees on this side. Sun is shining again, which is very nice because the night was very cold. The mountains in the distance are so gorgeous. Just before I came on the boat, I also had there was a parking space with some warm water in the bathroom, so I just took kind of freshened up with it and also did the dishes. And I think I'm never gonna underestimate how nice it is to do the dishes with warm water. Yeah, it's so much nicer for the hands if the water is not freezing cold. So yeah, I really enjoyed this time. I enjoyed doing the dishes, you know. It's a bit chilly outside, or actually it's very windy. But oh, I can show you now finally the top of the van, of the beast. There is the solar panel. How amazing is that? And this is the pipe from the oven that I'm gonna replace. That small little patch is something I fixed. There was a hole in the roof. And I just used epoxy to fix it. Yeah, this is the top of the beast. I wish there was room for 2 solar panels though. Maybe I'm gonna purchase another one, like a flexible one that I can just take with me. And when I'm staying somewhere longer, I can just lay it out on the floor or lay it out on the front windscreen. Alright, I'm gonna have some food and then we are arriving. Ciao. So I drove to Narvik today. In the morning, when I checked the Northern Lights forecast, they expected there to be a 85% chance of the aurora happening. And then in the afternoon they still expected the same, but now the expectation is like a 50-50, just like maybe yes, maybe no. So it's probably not gonna happen tonight. However, I did find a very beautiful spot. I think I made some footage already outside, but just looking out the window of the car, this is just looking out the window, this is the view. So that is absolutely insane. I'm now making a quick breakfast. No, I'm making dinner now. I'm just heating up the broccoli soup from yesterday. And I had some bread, and then I just eat it with some bread to get a quick dinner in. Because I'm not so hungry today. I had a full loaf of bread with jam, strawberry jam today. So yeah, I'm not that hungry anymore. But I want to have some food in the belly before I go to sleep. It's now, I think it's about 8 o'clock, since the sun is almost down, so that should be about 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna enjoy the sunset with the food. And yeah, I think I'm gonna finish one of the edits again. And then tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'm staying here for one day or close in the area. It's very beautiful everywhere here. Like close to the coast. It's so pretty. But there's not much to do here. There's not like any trails or... So if I'm gonna stay, it's just like the full day next to the beach, chilling. But I might still do that. Kind of depends. Yeah, it basically only depends on what I want to do when I wake up. I think the Northern Lights, there's always more chance in the north, so I might go for a longer drive again tomorrow, to hunt it down. But then again, yeah, I'm just gonna see tomorrow what I'm gonna do. Also, this is the first place since a long time again that there's more people, because this is like an official camper place, so there's only campers left and right, but only like the big ones, you know. And I was greeted when I came by a Norwegian, my neighbor basically, and he was like, "Oh, where are you from?" So I told him I'm from the Netherlands, that's where I come from. And he ended up telling me that next to me, or next to him, there's another Dutch couple. But I checked and it's a Belgian couple actually. But that doesn't really matter. However, it's very funny to me because it's the only other car that is like my size. Because all the other campers are just like these big ass units that have like the full shower inside, and you know, they have everything. And of course, me and only the other Belgian guy or Belgian couple are gonna be the people who have the smallest vans. They actually have the same van as me, the transporter, but they don't have the roof that I have. I have like an extended roof, but they have the foldable roof on top that folds up, and then you have more space when you are cooking or standing up inside. But yeah, it's quite funny to me that, of course, the only other people are from the same place. Because I don't think I'm surprised, but yeah, there's a lot of Norwegian people here driving the campers, but they all have like the biggest everything inside. And it's usually only older people as well. So maybe it's just something they do when they are finished working. They have the pension, and yeah, I think it's a good. If you live in this country, it's very beautiful. You can travel a lot. You can spend a lot of time in the camper. So when you are done with the work, why not? It's time for dinner, and the coffee is brewing as well. Yes! Let's feast on this bad boy. Look, I got a full loaf of bread. The bread is so much better than in our country. Here it actually tastes like something. Alrighty, I'm gonna enjoy dinner. Ciao.